Neal, the season's upon us. Wrexham the visitors tomorrow. The team ready for the game?
Yeah, as ready as I can get them. They're fit. We've got that part right. We've worked on different shapes. They know how we want to try and play. By and large, we've touched on the opposition as best we can on the first game of the season. It's always hard because no one's got into a rhythm, and I've had it before where teams go and sign a couple of players and you don't know about it till the day. So there's all these possibilities could happen, but by and large, as a group, I think the boys are ready to start the season.
Has it been a good full week on the training pitch as well? Obviously had the Notts County game last Saturday, and to get that week to prepare, always beneficial. Yeah,
it's great, and the first few weeks of the season we've got that as well. We've got the full week, so we can iron out stuff. The games normally come a bit thick and fast, so we haven't got that so much this year, so that'll be good. But like you say, we've got the team and the squad for tomorrow, and we're like looking, going, okay, we feel like we're ready. And then you look at the boys we've got to come back when they are fit. Your Ballies, Aussies, Lois, Booty, Rooney. There's a number of players, Good, who's still not quite there. There's a number of players that you look at and you think, blimey, they really will make this squad strong in a few weeks' time.
Do you feel like that balance is there? The blend and the players that you've recruited have really complemented the players that have been here for a couple of seasons now, and ready to kick on as well.
Yeah, we tried to recruit. Men that can play at the level. Matty Preston, Lois, they're strong, big, strong boys. Newts, Newts will pester the life out of everyone at this level. And then you've got the sort of prospecting in Andy Dallas as well, and prospecting Barney, and so on and so forth. So we tried to get the balance right with them players and the boys of the team. So we feel like we've got that.
Just spoke to Stoz about the test at Wrexham pose, and I think the thought is it's going to be a fierce, fiery encounter, particularly with their vocal backing, and they're going to want to be up there this season, aren't they?
Yeah, it's never easy to know whether it's a good time to play a team or not. Start the season, first game, everybody's up for it. But I've done presentations to the players where we look at the stats that we collect, and any one game you can win or lose, even if you perform well and the stats are in your favour. But over the course of a period of 5 to 10 games, normally if you perform well over them periods and put the numbers in your favour, normally the results will follow on a regular basis. So any one game, anything can happen, but we won't let it define our season if it's not the result we want. But it'll be a good start if it is.
The home form, obviously, hopefully, continue from last season. You're so good at home, and to start with, I think it's 5 out of the first 6 at home. We could really get on a run, hopefully.
It'll be good. It will be good. But then if you don't, then you've got more away games to look forward to. But I think the boys know the Achilles heel last season was more away, having that resilience away from home. So it's a new group, new players coming in. We've got sort of a lot of the old guard here, which were strong anyway. So we're very hopeful. I think when you look at what other clubs have done, it's going to be a really competitive league. I think this is the most competitive I've seen it, certainly over the last three sort of 2 seasons prior to this. With you look at teams, Wrexham, Chesterfield, Notts, Stockport. There's a lot of teams you look at and go, they're having a real go this season. This is the year they feel they need to get out of it. So it'll be interesting.
We're just speaking about the medical room and players that are out injured, the likes of James Ball, Ozzy, and I think obviously Rune's the injury picked up last week. How are they looking? We don't think Runes will be long term. We're hopeful it's just a little tweak, and he might be back in. Bally and Lois Maynard will be hopefully in and around the training group by the end of next week, so that will be a real positive. Obviously Ozzy, it's a little bit more of an ongoing basis, dip him in, take him back out until we've got his knee strong enough. So it's exciting to look at what we've got there, because every time I look up on the board I see 6 players that you think, blimey, they would be strong players at this level, and yet we still feel we're putting out a really good team tomorrow, so that's probably a good sign. Just finally, fans are back, going to be a big away following, and the Moors fans will be there as well. You excited to walk out in front of them for the first time this?
Yeah, I've missed fans. Obviously, I was out of football at the end of last season where the fans did start to filter back in, so I've missed them. It was nice even at the Notts game last week to have a little bit of a crowd, but it will be nice to have that ebb and flow, and the noise of the fans really does stimulate everybody. So look forward to it, and hopefully we'll give them something to shout about.